Hey Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Welcome in. I'd like to thank you all for all your support on my channel so far, all my subscribers, and thank you all for liking and subscribing, and do consider subscribing if you haven't already, if you're enjoying these readings. And also check out I shared all signs love collective reading last week. It wasn't like love collective, it was all signs love reading 2 days ago. So if you haven't checked that out already, you should have a look. There's definitely messages there for you guys if you're on this platform. All the readings are timeless, of course, and always remember we only bring messages of love and light from the divine for you guys. So we'll tap into your spirit guides, your angels and mine. Tell us, please, Spirit, what do we need to know today for Virgo? What have we got for Virgo? We start with your present energy and we move around the room and see how we get on. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? What does Virgo need to hear today? These cards are not very pleased. They're a bit reluctant. Are you holding back on things at the moment, Virgo? What's happening? You're a bit shy. Little bit shy. What do we have? Come on, Spirit Team. Holy Angels. Holy Angels. Bit of agitation. And as I say that, the Strength card comes forward. Card of Leo. What else have we got, Spirit? What else do we need to know for the Virgo collective today? Hey, you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. It's lovely tuning into your energy today. And as usual, if you're new here, do consider subscribing if you like these readings. Transformation. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous cards here. I love this deck. This is Beautiful Creatures. That's what it's called. As Marchetti does the illustrations, I think it is, and they're really special and unique. Ten of Swords, finality. Oh, thank God that's over, huh, Virgo? That's what you need to focus on, putting something down. Put down that 10 swords. You have completed something here. You're finished with that 10 of swords thing, which is talking about betrayal. There's the 5 of swords in the recent past. Could have been more fighting, a bit of anxiety as well with that 10 of swords. And this energy supporting you at this time is the Wheel of Fortune. So it talks about changes. Things are changing, but it's for the better. The Wheel of Fortune is turning for the better good, and that's your supporting energy. 1010 might mean something. And the 7 of Wands is coming up in the near future, which talks about bravery, but it also, to me, the 7 of Wands is about defending yourself, being brave for sure, standing up for yourself, having to defend yourself, having to compete with others to get your own voice heard, or for people to believe that you're taking action on something, standing by your boundaries even comes in with that today. But there you go. 3 of Cups, you need to focus on. Guidance from Spirit is a celebration. 3 of Cups. Cups energy is water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the Queen of Swords, air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you guys. It might be male or female, it's just the energy of the card. The Queen doesn't mean it has to be female, as you know. So let's keep going. This Queen of Swords is sticking up for herself and her boundaries too, and she's not afraid to speak her mind. Yes, this looks so good. Wow, Virgo, what's happening with you guys? You're very so much ambition. Transformation is definitely transitional phase you're in, and you might be having trouble being courageous in the face of it, or being strong with that Strength card there. So let's see, we'll go back again and clarify all these as we come around. 5 of Cups is hopes and fears, and this talks of regret. I'm also getting some kind of feeling of loss and disappointment. Yeah, definitely with the regret, I suppose it's the same sort of energy. But let's see what's in your potential outcome, please, Virgo. What have we got for Virgo in the potential outcome, please, Spirit? Potential outcome card for Virgo. There we have it. 7 of Cups, delusions. It says delusions on it. Knight of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So the Knight of Pentacles is about slow moving, and I love this. It says servitude on the card. But this, as your overall energy here, aside from the cards we've seen, it can be an underlying energy as well. The Knight of Pentacles can talk about somebody coming towards you, or you embodying this energy of, it says servitude here. So in regards to servitude, what the feeling here is from Spirit's guidance, I'm seeing that it is, slow and steady wins the race, putting in a slow pace and not no pace, where sometimes the Knight of Pentacles can mean no pace at all. He's the slowest knight in the deck, as you know, and it's Earth's energy, and this is you, Virgo. Could be a Taurus and a Capricorn, of course, as well, but I think this is you really. Well, you're turning up in your own reading here, So yeah, this is lovely. Taking a steady pace and something, slowing it down, maybe even coming to a stop to take a break or something at first, and then to start something, at that slow pace. That's really coming forward here. Thank you, Spirit. So Seven of Cups can represent disillusions, It can also represent confusion. It can represent spoiled for choice, being overwhelmed even comes in. But we'll clarify each of these cards and see what's going on with that. Maybe you will be deluded by the end in your potential outcome. Delusion. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Okay, we'll get the cards to clarify for us. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, past on loved ones, please bring us messages through for the Virgo collective today. What does it need to know about the strength card and the transformation card that we have here? It says transition on it, so it could be in between at the moment. Card 13 there, transformation says transition is what it says. Page of Wands is adventure, and at the back of the deck is an Ace of Wands, which is lovely to follow from the Page of Wands, or it usually precedes a Page of Wands. So if you have an idea and then you want to go forward with it, is usually where that goes. From a page, an ace to a page. But yeah, strength card, Leo energy. It just talks about confidence, having all the tools you need and all the resources that you need, as well as coming through with this imagery. It's gorgeous, isn't it, for you? We need to focus on the Ten of Swords, which talks about finality. So this is what you need to focus on. And this is the thing, putting stuff behind you. You've done so much work on this healing. Some of you might be still healing, but it's finishing something out here. It's finishing out a tough cycle. You've been through it. The Sun card at the back of the deck, you guys, look, that says clarity. After this disillusions card, wow, this is amazing. So what have we got here for Virgo for this Ten of Swords? Look, guys, Magician at the back of the deck, card 1. This is you, main manifestor. So Ten of Swords clarified by the Emperor, and the Emperor, it says, is sovereignty. So whatever this is, the cycle, you're stepping back into your power is what this means when you see the Emperor clarifying the Ten of Swords, and you need to focus on this sovereignty of yours, calling your power back. Maybe doing a soul fragmented, what's it called? Soul fragment recall. Oh, I can't even think, you guys. Sorry about this now. Calling back your power anyway. Do some of those healing meditations and soul fragmentation. I don't know, soul retrieval definitely. Anyway, try and do soul retrieval meditations. They're very, very powerful. And it is that thing of, you've just put down these 7 swords and you've said to yourself, this is it. Like, I've had those years of being betrayed, of being taken advantage of being, stuck in my head even with the false beliefs. And this is a complete transformation. The Emperor card here, it's card 4, it's talking about security, stability. An Emperor is an Aries energy. It might be somebody in your arena, but I do think it's more so you embracing this Emperor sovereignty for yourself at this time, because it's about closing out this cycle of pain that you've been in for such a long time there, Virgo, and I love it. And really, I am breaking up the house. It might cause disruption. We might see the tower yet with the noise I'm making. And yeah, look at this, like, you have the power. You've been doing this. Your ancestors have probably been very supportive. You might notice them around you at this time. Passed on loved ones are coming through there so strong. Maybe you communicate with them. She's got the Book of the Dead there or something in her hands. And yeah, this is so beautiful. So in the recent past we had the 5 of Swords. So can we clarify the 5 of Swords please for Virgo today? This is bickering, arguments, maybe words been spoken cruelly to you, but it feels to me like being in the midst of something, a situation or an environment even where there's just this tension, really. Decadence, abruption, that's your Tower card. Card number 16. So the decadence is the Tower card in this deck, and what have I been saying there all along here? It's transformation. Where was I a minute ago? I can't even remember, you guys. But yeah, the Tower, I was saying it here, like, this Tower has come in the recent past, and it's to do something suddenly, get rid of this tense environment you're in, or the fighting that you've been around. And this is here, that came in the recent past. You would know exactly what this means for yourselves. Could be in an air energy again, but the decadence card here, abruption, it speaks to things that didn't deserve, had to be felled and had to be gotten rid of. There was a shoddy foundation maybe here. Queen of Wands at the back of the deck. This can talk about determination again, and it's like, you're still standing is what I'm getting from this, and you've learned so much. You've learned resilience, you haven't lost that fire in your belly. And you are continuing, keeping on and following your, following your true north. That's what I'm getting from this. This is so gorgeous, guys. I'm so proud of you. The Wheel of Fortune then is such a beautiful card as well in this deck. It's saying there are changes. So what is going on with the Wheel of Fortune is a wheel of karma turning in your favour. So what have we got, Spirit? Please tell us, what's the Wheel of Fortune here for this reading for our Virgo collective? It's the supporting energy in your present situation, is the location of that card. So the Wheel of Fortune is supporting you to kind of enforce these changes 100%. There's the Empress. Wow. You may be involved in a divine union, an Emperor and an Empress. 9 of Swords. This is anxiety, depression, being up in your head too much, overthinking, overanalyzing. But the supporting energy here, when it says the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Empress, these are 2 major arcanas. You've got a huge amount of support here to get your new venture and your new world on the go, as it says here, your venture and transformation. The universe really is co-creating this with you. Empress card talking about that foundation, that it's maybe you want to go into some kind of creativity. This is the card of Taurus, and it's an earth energy again, and more than yourselves, and I do see you standing in your truth and coming from a place where your heart resides, letting your heart lead the way here, very much so in this Empress energy. This is yourselves, you really are following your inner compass there. Your heart chakra is coming through so much with that green dress she's on and everything. Look at it. Beautiful. And there's more green here, the Nine of Swords. You could have been anxious about falling out with other people, because there's a Five of Swords here. This is sort of defeat, the people have gotten the better of you, or your false beliefs or false narratives that you play for yourselves. Maybe bad thought patterns really have done you a number. You can see how anxious and timid this creature here is. Look at the little butterfly wings, tells me that. But yeah, these two green cards here, there's a heart healing definitely needs to happen. If you're looking at your heart chakra, that's the colour of it, it's the green chakra. So heal your hearts, guys. At the moment, I think is a good form of advice, with so much green coming through there, with this contrast between the Empress. She is so strong and capable. Very motherly energy as well. A male or female, of course, the Empress doesn't mean it's a female, but you know what I mean. Just embodying that kind of nurturing energy, very motherly, maternal, fertile energy as well. And it's about birthing something new here as well. When you see the Empress, it could be birthing a new project as well as a new baby. So yeah, heal your heart. So yeah, there's a lot of anxiety. Your heart has been torn in the past, and you got to heal that definitely with this Empress thing now, and trying to embrace that creativity, as it says in the card. So going forward, there's more green, the Hermit. This is you, Virgo, turning up in your own reading, and yeah, more emphasis on the green chakra there, on your heart chakra. Seven of Wands, being brave and looking within, of course, is the Hermit energy. This is you again, very strongly showing up in your near future, in your reading, and it is that thing is standing in your power, doing your introspection and integration, following your wishes with your Wands energy here, that fire in your belly, following that lovely light within, which is your heart as well. And maybe having to defend and be brave and stick up for yourself and your boundaries as well within that. I'm noticing that's coming through on your Seven of Wands, so bear that in mind, you guys. In the near future, that's what you're going to have to be doing. And yeah, when you're tapping into your Hermit energy, this is you calling back your power for sure. The Hermit is so wise, and as you guys are as well. A lot of you are very old souls. It's your last circuit around in this lifetime. Could be your last, as they say, but the last is never the easiest. That's what they also say. But anyway, we'll move on here. Three of Cups, talking about celebration as your guidance from Spirit here, guys. This is marvellous. Go out and have fun. And you might have a lover you might want to bring with you. And there's the Justice card, a card of Libra at the back of the deck. That might mean something to you. It doesn't have to be a Libra in your... But it's talking about equality, and it's talking about being just and things being fair and balanced overall, is what I get from that. So yeah, Three of Cups, and number 6 in the major arcana is the Lover's card, and it says ultimatum on it. And maybe there is that thing that you need to have a heart-to-heart with your lover, or you may need to make a decision on something to love yourself first of all, but also sharing things with others. You can see these two are devoted to each other, and not to be worried about people pointing the finger. Look at this image here. I don't know, can you see clearly there? There's somebody kind of pointing towards them or blessing them. I don't know which way you want to take this, but this has been true to your heart, There's a lotus flower here as well. It's like that purity, that innocence is coming through here, and also your own kind of autonomy and yes, just your own sovereignty is coming at me as well. Thank you, Spirit. But go out and celebrate with the loved one. That's what it's saying here anyway. Friends, family, lover, whatever it is. That's your guidance from Spirit. And yeah, Cups are about emotions as well, so it could be strengthening a connection that you have, and be it a lover or a platonic relationship. Friends and family can be included always in that Lover's card there for me, and it's not being specific about it, but it is someone you very much care about. You might want to go and celebrate with, or several, of course. When the Three of Cups turns up and it's talking about a celebration, it can be just that. So what am I doing? I'm looking at the Queen of Swords for the environment and energies are supporting you at this time. And as I said, that's an air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. There's definitely Libra stuff going on. There's a lot of balance here with these scales, you know, when you think of that Justice card you had. Yeah. So let's have a look. Queen of Swords, please, Spirit. That's that card. Five of Wands. This is battles, arguments, fights. And there's the Devil card. Be aware while you're celebrating, maybe not to overdo it. This is the Devil card. It talks about dependency there, so just don't be going back into the old habits and old bad habits, I mean, at that, and old, you know, bad patterns maybe is coming through. Thank you, Spirit. So the Queen of Swords clarified by the Five of Wands. You know, this is saying rivalry here, and I'm really seeing bickering between the two dinosaurs, but yeah, feeling like you're caught in the middle of something might be something there as well. That you can stand up for your boundaries here is what I've been told, but you might be surrounded by a kind of a tense environment where there's a battlefield sort of an energy, and just you grab that sword of truth and bring the fairness into this situation. Yeah, you don't need to be suffering these fools that are arguing around you is my message. Oh my goodness, Spirit, that's so funny. Five of Cups, talking about regret, disappointments in the past. This is in your hopes or fears. So Spirit, can we have a card, please, to clarify this for the Virgo collective today? And we nearly finished out this reading. Let's have a look. What have we got? Five of Cups, Spirit. What do we need to know? It's this one. Magician, there you have it. Look, and the Eight of Wands, this is fast movement or fast communication back and forth, whichever resonates with you guys. Five of Cups, regret, and the Magician, inner skills. So this is card one, and it talks about, you know, you being a manifester, as well as, you know, you are magical, Virgo, and you can turn this stuff upside down from a time of regret, let's say, or disappointments, where you invested in, you know, you invested heavily emotionally into different things, and you do have regrets and disappointments over previous spilled milk. But it is that thing if you have those two cups standing behind you in the, you know, regular tarot, and it's like you always have enough to rebuild, and you have all the inner skills here, saying in this card, the Magician card, which is beautiful. And your ancestors are so strongly linked to you. Maybe look into some of that. They've learned a lot and they can pass it on to you by the looks of this card here. They're always with you, Virgo. And they will help you flip this, you know, when you get into this state of, you know, regret, disappointment, heartbreak. Just feeling overwhelmed and bored as well can come in with that as well, you know, just jeepers. I am sick of being sick and tired. You have the skills within you, and you also have that intuition that of yours you can tap into and just connect with your passed on loved ones and just ask them for guidance and support, and you'd be amazed what magic things can happen, because you are the Magician, Virgo. That's so beautiful. Seven of Cups then. We were very confused about the Seven of Cups. What in the world is this potential outcome for Virgo today? What have we got? This one is coming forward, Ace of Cups. Oh guys, isn't that a gorgeous card? It's so powerful. Here's another one. And the Hanged Man. It's that boredom we referred to already, but anyway. Okay guys, the Hanged Man, that's a Pisces energy. Watch out for that dependency again. I don't know, that Devil card. So if there's people in your circle that you know, maybe they're new or old acquaintances, and it is that thing of, there's your legacy at the back of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles, gorgeous cards. Gorgeous. Ten of Pentacles is talking about happily ever after as well. It's a very much a marriage card, having everything you want in the material world, very feeling secure, stable, supported, involved in a community. You can also speak of feeling secure and stable, maybe in your job even. Like you have everything you need in the Ten of Pentacles. It's a very, independent energy sometimes, but it says legacy on it, so that could be it as well. So yeah, where were we? We had this one to start with, and it says Seven of Cups, right? And it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, which is, it says here, fondness. Such a gentle energy off this card, you guys. I thought that was an apple. The big bright red heart. Wow, isn't this just stunning imagery? And the Hanged Man. This is perception. Alice in Wonderland might mean something. There's a white rabbit and a gorgeous Cheshire cat there. Yeah, so getting a new perspective on something, and maybe coming to kind of a stop to change your perception here, or to get a new perspective, I should say, on something. You might be feeling overwhelmed with choice here in the near future. This is kind of a potential outcome, right? So Seven of Cups. You might be feeling overwhelmed with, the amount of choices, or confused either, because it is a card of confusion. The Seven of Cups, it's like you don't know what's good, what's bad. There's loads of things that you could do, or loads of offers of love maybe around you, or friendships that you're not sure about. But this Ace of Cups here is telling me, yeah, you will know what to trust, and where you want to put this giant heart of yours. You've got a spirit guide there in the form of this gorgeous dragon telling you and guiding you, so that is massive, and you will get your new perspective on things. And I think this is going to turn things around. With your Tower there telling me, the people in the past, you couldn't trust them. I think that you're going to learn to trust again. Maybe meditate on this beautiful card here, because that is the thing. Ace of Cups talks about, the birth of a new connection, and this is you opening up. Ace of Cups is such a beautiful energy. It is about feeding your own, cup, of course, pouring into that first before you can share any of your love. But yeah, fondness. That is such a beautiful card, guys. I love it. So pouring into your own cup first of all. You are your own first love and your final love, and your, that's the thing. You're the love of your own life. Virgo. I just love this for you. I don't need to say any more. I think that's kind of it, is it? What a beautiful reading, you guys. I'm so glad I tapped in with you today. This is absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to close out today, and we're going to get, I think, an archangel message for you. Let me have a look. What have we got here from the archangels? Let's have a quick shuffle up of these cards, and we'll see further guidance. Any other messages for the Virgo collective, please, Spirit? Tap us in. Let's see what we've got. Okay, victory. Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. You guys, that is so gorgeous. We'll just get another. Have another one, please, Spirit. Can we have one more? Relationship, harmony. What was I saying? It's about this Ace of Cups. And this Lover's card popping up. So relationship, harmony. Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts. 5 wands, 5 of swords. 555 might mean something. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Oh wow, isn't that just amazing? And opening up again to love and connection, guys. It couldn't have been more, I don't know, synchronous reading. This is so gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for bringing your energy forward today. It's been an honour and a privilege to read from you, and I hope any of this made sense. All of the messages won't resonate with each and every one of you, but you guys know the portrayal. Take what fits and leave the rest. And until next time, I love you all. Namaste.